much if you don't have ears, baby? If you don't have ears, baby, I want you to know that I'm never leaving, 'cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go. Let's go below zero and hide from the sun. I love you forever, we'll have some fun. Yes, let's hit the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry no tears now, it's Christmas, baby. My snowman and me. Hey. My snowman and me, baby.
Bring us out a table and spread it with a cloth. Bring us out a morning cheese and some of your Christmas love. Love and joy unto you, and to you that Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. God bless the master of this house, likewise the mistress too. And all the little children around the table go. Love and joy unto you, and to you that Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Good master and good mistress, while you're sitting by the fire, pray think of us poor children who are wandering in the mire. Love and joy unto you, and to you that Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
In France they have Helene Noel, in Italy Befana, in Germany Kris Kringle, and we know him as Santa Claus. So ride your sleigh, 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 let the Rudolph lead the way. So ride your sleigh, 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 let the Rudolph lead the way. So ride your sleigh, 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 let the Rudolph lead the way upon the rooftop high. In Holland they have Saint Nicholas, in Russia Babushka, in England Father Christmas, and we know him as Santa Claus. So ride your sleigh, 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 let the Rudolph lead the way. So ride your sleigh, 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 let the Rudolph lead the way. So ride your sleigh, 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 let the Rudolph lead the way upon the
wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding and bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We all like our figgy pudding. We all like our figgy pudding. We all like our figgy pudding with all its good cheer. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm a little star hanging on a tree. See the little children dance around me. Tra la la, tra la la, tra la la, la la la. Tra la la, tra la la, tra la la la. I'm a candy stick hanging on a tree. See the little children dance around me. Tra la la, tra la la, tra la la, la la la. Tra la la, tra la la, tra la la la. I'm a pretty little snowman round and fat. I've a woolly scarf and a little box.
Don't cry, snowman, not in front of me. Who'll get your tears if you can't catch me, darling? If you can't catch me, darling. And don't cry, snowman, don't leave me this way. A bottle of water can't hold me close, baby. Can't hold me close, baby. I want you to know that I'm never leaving, 'cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home,
Good evening, everyone. We are all set to start. Now, I'd like everyone to rise to acknowledge the presence of our chief guest. Everyone, please rise on your feet. Stand up. Thank you. The students of class 6 and 7 are requested to keep quiet. Good evening, Father Joe Victor, our chief guest, Mr. R.K. Jain, the guest of honor, Sister Francisca, head of Flame of Hope, esteemed guests, Mr. Sanjay Jalal, Mrs. Pamela Rajni Parmar, Mr. Sudeep Martin Sinha, director of Isabella School, children of Flame of Hope, Director Sir, Priyaki Ma'am, Principal Sir, dear teachers, and my fellow Hartians. Now, I call upon Director Sir, Priyaki Ma'am, and Principal Sir to felicitate our guests. Let me introduce our chief guest, Father Joe Victor. Father is presently the treasurer of Darjeeling Jesuit province and residing in Matigara. He was formerly principal of St. Joseph College, Darjeeling, and North Bengal St. Xavier's College, Rajganj. He holds a PhD degree in chemistry and has been teaching since the last 25 years. The Sacred Heart family welcomes you, sir. It gives a great satisfaction to share that Sri Ravindra Kumar Jain, managing partner, has already completed 52 years in the construction field for Defense Forces as a S-class builder. The company received many awards and appreciation for completing the time-bound projects in stipulated time with quality workmanship. Sri Ravindra Kumar Jain was awarded MES Builders Association of India Trophy for meritorious services to the defense. He was awarded Deng Jargan, the icon of North Bengal Trophy. He was felicitated with Lifetime Achievement Award by ENC Lieutenant General Harpal Singh, PVSM, VSM, ADC Engineer-in-Chief at ADF, MES Builders Association of India Siliguri branch as on 10th September 2022. He was felicitated at Sunmark Business Awards North Bengal at Hotel Marriott as on 30th April 2022. To start with the celebration, I call upon Father Joe Victor to bless the crib. To start off this evening, I urge the students of primary wing to present the welcome song to set in the mood. The Sacred Heart family welcomes you with all our hearts. I now invite Principal Sir to address the gathering.
Hello. Hello. Respected Chief Guest, Father Joseph Victor, our guest of honor, Mr. R.K. Jain, Mr. Zilan, Ma'am Pamela Palmer, and all our parents, and also our distinguished guests, our children, our dear children from the Flame of Hope, sister from the Flame of Hope, we most heartily welcome you with open arms to our school on this day, on this very enjoyable day. And Director Sir, Director Ma'am, all my dear students, I wish you a Merry Christmas. And on this occasion, one thought comes across that there's a smile and a warmth of heart that always comes to us on the occasion of Christmas. I think one reason for that is on this particular day, this particular season, we always look behind with a lot of tenderness of heart to people who have been very important to us, who are there still with us. Some of us might not be there for some reason, but our thought and our heart goes out and our love goes out to all of them. And this heartwarming season, we also look for courage to look at the present and also gather all our strength to look at any of the things that lie in front of us. We know that there is enough love and enough brotherhood all around us that makes it possible to tackle any problem that lies before us. But most importantly, in this season, we look to the future with hope. We know that tomorrow will always bring us a better day, a brighter day, a more beautiful tomorrow. So on that note, I wish each and everyone a wonderful Christmas, and I hope that you enjoy the beautiful program that our teachers and our students have put forward for this special occasion. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you for your words, sir. Merry Christmas to you too. Now, I'd love to call upon Master Ashwin Singh of Class 5 to tell us a little about Christmas.
A very good evening to all present here. Our hearts are filled with the joy of the festivals as we gather here to share the joy. This is the month when common greetings like hello, how do you do are replaced by Merry Christmas. Christmas is a beautiful time of the year when we remember the birth of Jesus in Bethlehem. It is the story of becoming a human being of God. It is the story of God's great love for you and me. Christmas is a time when we give gifts to each other to celebrate the gift of Jesus, God, to the whole world. Christmas is a season of love, harmony, and spreading awareness. Christmas is celebrated on December 25th as it is considered to be the day on which Jesus Christ was born. The name Christmas comes from the Mass of Jesus. Christmas celebration is a symbol of peace and love. Boxing Day is celebrated on December 26th every year. It is celebrated just the day after Christmas, where a box is used to collect money for the poor traditionals and placed in churches on Christmas Day and opened the next day, Boxing Day. Epiphany is a Christian feast day celebrating God's revelation of God's incarnate as Jesus Christ. In Western Christianity, the feast marks the visit of three wise men who followed an angel to Bethlehem, where Jesus was born. The day has also been referred to as the Three Kings Day. With this, I would like to conclude my speech. God bless you all, and once again, Merry Christmas. Thank you.
God bless you too, Ashwin. Merry Christmas. I would now invite the melodious choir, all the way from the girls' wing, to present before us their Christmas song. And that is as melodious as one can get. Now get ready to tap your feet because this performance is going to make you do it either way. I present to you the dancers of the primary school to present to us their dance. Wow, I wish I could dance like that. The only thing I'll be able to do is roll on stage and then fall down. Well, like every year, now I call upon the children of Flame of Hope to present their musical program for us.
Hello. Hello.
Good evening to one and all present here. As we all know that Christmas is round the corner and everybody is busy preparing for it, hoping it will be the best ever. Christmas is a beautiful time of the year, a time when we remember and celebrate the birth of Jesus in Bethlehem, a time when we call to mind in a special way God's great love for each one of us. God's love is so wonderful. His love surpasses every boundary and stretches out in all directions and encompasses all that is. So we, the students of Flame of Hope, are here to share His love with you all.
My Lord, your way is best. Mary said yes, yes, yes. Your way is best. Gabriel appeared, a message to proclaim. Do not be afraid, for you are blessed today. Mary said yes, yes, yes. My Lord, your way is best. Mary said yes, yes, yes. Your way is best. You will have a child. He's the chosen one. Jesus is his name, and he will be concerned. Mary said yes, yes, yes. My Lord, your way is best. Mary said yes, yes, yes. Your way is best. Mary wondered how can this be true? Gabriel explained, there's nothing God can't do. Mary said yes, yes, yes. My Lord, your way is best. Mary said yes, yes, yes. Your way is best. Mary trusted God. She always obeyed. We must do the same. So just like all we say yes, yes, yes. My Lord, your way is best. Oh, we say yes, yes, yes. Your way is best. Oh, we say yes, yes, yes. My Lord, your way is best. Oh, we say yes, yes, yes. Your way is best.
According to the book of Matthew, a bright star led the three magi from the east until it stopped over a place where the child was. And upon entering the house, they saw the baby Jesus with Mary and Joseph. The three magi offered the gifts of gold as a symbol of kingship on earth, frankincense as a symbol of deity, and myrrh to signify Jesus' mortality.
Christmas star shining bright, lead us to this child tonight. Up in the sky.
Each year we hear you sing, and with each year, you seem to be getting better. Thank you for that beautiful performance. The most awaited event of the day, the Christmas carols. Without this, Christmas is never complete. So here are the students of the primary section to sing the Christmas carols for us. Do sing along. We sing Christmas carols because they are a way of telling the story of the nativity and the birth of Jesus Christ, as well as explaining what happened around Jesus' birthday. The songs enable us to encapsulate and express the joy, devotion, and awe-inspiring scenes of the nativity. I urge everyone to sing along with the junior choir. Yeah, even I thought that's over. Turns out not.
Over
Thought it's over again. Turns out not. Get ready to sing along this time. Yes, now it's definitely over. But I did not want it to be. They sing so well. I wish I could sing like that. But all my friends tell me that I sound like a speaker that's about to live its last days. So, it'll be a dream. To divert your mind from that fact, let me call upon the crew hamsters of 9 to rock this stage. Wow. It's like I wished that I wanted to learn to dance and then I got my teachers already. What would you like for Santa to bring you this year? Have you thought of a gift yet? Not yet? Well, hurry up because here is Santa in town. Little Noel has a dream. Let us see if his dream gets fulfilled. The students of the primary section are here with a heartwarming skit. Let's see if it really warms our hearts. Before Santa comes in, I request our chief guest to come up and address the gathering. Sorry for the inconvenience, Santa really wants to be a little late.
Respected Director, Mr. Anil Gupta, respected Principal, Mr. Prafulla Pradhan, the distinguished guests, the guests of honor, Sister Francesca, and the members of the Flame of Hope, my dear staff of Sacred Heart School, the parents who have come to witness the lovely performance of their kids, and all the well-wishers and friends of this school, and my dear students. It's really a privilege for me to stand here. This is the first time I'm entering into this campus. I only saw that from outside. This lovely buildings and a very homely academic environment that is present here. Above all, I enjoyed thoroughly the performance, the fantastic performance of the students of the school. Let's give them a big clap. Most of the programs are over, and one more I think is there, the Santa Claus is on the way. And it was really, the principal told me that most of these programs were performed by the primary school, the primary section. And sir, you have a very bright, students, and who are skilled not only academically, but in overall talents, overall spheres of life, overall development. And these days, I'm sure all of you are following the World Cup, right? Yes, I could see all the flags around here. And on Saturday, something very strange happened, no? Many hearts were broken when Portugal lost that match. And the former captain of this team, Cristiano Ronaldo, was in tears. Perhaps this was the last game that he would play, but then he lost. He couldn't even go to the semifinals. But then something happened a few years ago. Ronaldo was in Spain at that time, in Madrid. And he decided to do something. He disguised himself as an old man. And then he took a ball and then his favorite pet dog and went to a square. He tied the dog there. And then he started, showing up all his football talents. So people watched from a distance. Hey, look at this old man. He is showing some old tricks with a ball. They just passed by. And after some time, nobody actually really cared for him because they couldn't recognize him. He looked like an old man. And then he invited others to play with him. But nobody would, they will just kick one kick and then they will go away. Because no, who will play with an old man? But there was one boy, one school boy was there. He gave him company. He played for a long time with him. At the end, Ronaldo took the ball and wrote his name as an autograph. And then he gave that ball to the boy. As he was giving, he just peeled off all the makeup that he had put on. And everybody could see that it was Ronaldo. And people started coming in very close to him. They started taking pictures. And then so many selfies, and it was a big crowd. Once they knew that it was the most famous football player of that time. And then obviously the security fellows came and then they pulled him off, whisked him off that particular place. A similar thing happened in the life of Jesus. Jesus performed many miracles. He healed the sick. He gave sight to the blind. He gave hearing to the deaf. Rose some people from the dead. Many deeds like that. He preached the good news that God is with the people. But people could not understand. They could not realize that he was the Son of God, as it was spoken of by the prophets. Like many people watched Ronaldo playing, they watched all his talents that is being displayed, but they couldn't recognize him until he, peeled off the makeup. So only towards the end, actually, people began to recognize who Jesus was, especially after his death and resurrection. And that can happen to us. We may not recognize the others by looking at what they are doing. There's something beyond what we see. Do such miracles happen today that Jesus exhibited in his time? Yes. I'd like to share with you something. This year, what happened in my life. Somehow by mistake, we forgot to file our returns, the annual returns, upload the returns. So it was supposed to be done by the auditor, but he forgot it. The last day passed, and then somebody reminded us, "Hey, what happened to your annual returns?" And then we realized that we had to pay a huge fine, a penalty over 10 lakhs. We were quite shattered. We prayed and prayed that the government may extend the last date of filing the returns as they did last year. Nothing happened. We waited till the 31st of March. Nothing happened. So on that day, what happened? Sadly, we all said, we hoped against hope, but nothing happened. Okay, let God's will be done. Then we started, preparing to file the returns. And as we were doing, from the word go, everything went against us. So many technical problems, we could not actually pay the penalty. We could not upload our returns with the penalty. So at the end of the day, we gave up. Okay, let's see tomorrow. 31st was an important day because March 31st, the end of the financial year. We hoped something may happen. Nothing happened. Quite hopeless. Just before going to bed, I got a message from the auditor. A copy of the government order extending the last date by 3 months. Wow. It was a huge relief for us. Who would be saved more than 10 lakhs like that? But then that's what came to my mind. Okay, yeah, we trusted in God. We hoped and prayed. Something happened. So such things can happen to many of us. A few years ago, I went to one of the correctional homes, prisons, because there was a small group of Christians were there as prisoners, serving long terms for various charges, very grave charges, small charges. So we used to have some small gathering, some prayer service. And looking at that, others also would join. People who are not Christians, but who would like to pray, because there was an opportunity to pray. So many people came, prayed with us, and they started praying every day, individually as well as in groups. So whenever we used to go, they used to sing nice, lovely songs of all faiths, not only Christian songs, but all songs. Very, very lively group. And most of them got either bail or they were released from prison. So they all attributed to that prayer that they were actually continuously praying. That is the miracle of today. Another miracle we saw just today, this evening, was, our sisters and brothers from Flame of Hope, with the limited resources, limited, ability, but wonderful performance. That is the daily miracle that God is performing today. Friends, Christmas, that signifies God's presence among us. Jesus is the reason for this Christmas season. God loved the world so much that he wanted to share his love by sending his own son in the person of Jesus. And Jesus comes as a messenger of peace, love, comfort, joy, and forgiveness. No matter how inadequate we are, God is ready to love and embrace us and bring us to fullness. All he wants in return is to trust in him, make amends in our lives, and cooperate with him so that we may achieve our mission and fulfill the mission that we are created for. Mother Teresa would say, it's Christmas whenever you let God love others through you, and through you and me, God loves others. And just a word about Christmas. I think Ashwin said, when there is war going on in Ukraine, and so much of suffering is there, so much of hardship, so much of death, so much of distraction. That environment, actually, the context we are celebrating is different. And we need to pay attention to that. Why there is war. And a few days ago, on the Feast of Immaculate Conception, Pope Francis prayed for the Ukrainian people, and suddenly tears came to him. That way he was very much affected, very sensitive to this type of, distraction that is taking place between the two nations. And all because of what? Because of greed, because of domination, because of power. It's a power game. Every year, the context is different, and we are different. That's why our prayers become meaningful every year. And it's very different. In the midst of all this, Christmas comes with a message of peace and hope, harmony and good news that God is always with us and God is listening to us. My dear friends, what's the message for us today? I like this passage from the Bible, Luke 2:52, that speaks of Jesus, how Jesus grew from being a child into his adulthood. And Jesus grew in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and people. My dear students, like Jesus, let us all grow in wisdom, in dignity, and in right relationship with God and one another. Like Jesus, let us be the messengers of peace, messengers of love and joy, sharing our resources with one another. Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. God bless you all.
Thank you, Father Joe Victor, for your kind and wise words. Before I allow the actors to take on the stage, I'd like to announce that there is a watch that was found around the stage. Has anyone lost a watch? I was about to take it and consider it a bonus Christmas gift, but here it is. I urge the actors to take on their place and take the center stage.
Hello. Once there lived a little boy named Noel. Christmas was coming, so he was very excited.
All the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. And jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Dashing
What are you doing, my dear?
Mom, I'm decorating the Christmas tree. I'm very excited for Christmas this year.
So am I. So, what do you wish to have this year?
Mom, first please tell me, have I been good this year?
Of course, my dear. You are a very sweet and good boy.
In that case, can I write a letter to Santa Claus now?
Of course, you can. But right after that, you will have to go to bed, as it is already quite late.
So Noel sat down with a pen and a paper to write the letter to Santa Claus.
Dear Santa Claus, I hope you and your little helpers are doing well. This year, I would like a few things. They are what gifts can I ask for? Toys? No, not toys. Sweets? No, not Hooray! I got it! A long woolen scarf, as it gets cold here sometimes. A wooden sled and a fishing rod. It is okay, Santa, if you can't bring along all the gifts. But just try and get whatever you can. Thank you, and lots of hugs and kisses. Noel. Mom said to go to bed. I think I'll post the letter tomorrow. I would love to get the gifts, but there is something I would love more. My dream is to meet Santa and go on a ride with him in a sleigh. I wish my dream comes true someday.
He goes to bed happy. He kept thinking that, of course, he would love to get the gifts, but there was something he would love more. Thinking of all this, Noel went off to sleep. In his dream, he saw an old man with a long white beard, a sack filled with presents, and a sleigh that could fly as fast as the wind. Next morning, Noel woke up very early. He had a lot of things to do. He got his bag ready, kept his lunch, and the letter to Santa in it. He said goodbye to his mother and headed out to post the letter. The post box where Noel would post the letter was quite far. Through the way, he got tired and decided to take some rest.
I'm so tired. I think I must take some rest.
He sat down under a fir tree and fell asleep. Meanwhile, in the North Pole, where Santa Claus lived, there were many reindeers to deliver toys and gifts to the children on Christmas Eve. He chose 8 of the best reindeers to pull his sleigh. His team included Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. Each one had a different personality and interest.
We cannot wait to go with you and meet little children and give them the gifts.
It's our privilege to be in your team, Santa.
And I'm also so lucky to have you all. Ho, ho, ho.
Santa Claus fed them magical oats and corns so that they could fly higher and faster.
Come, my dearest reindeer. Have this magical oats and corn. This will make you fly higher and faster. And we will be able to deliver all the gifts in time.
Santa had another little reindeer named Rudolph. He was the son of Donner and Blitzen. He had a big, bright red nose.
Mom, I also want to be in the sleigh team like y'all.
Yes, son. Once you grow up, Santa may allow you to be a part of his team.
But nobody likes me. They always make fun of me.
Son, you should not care about who makes fun of you. You are a very special reindeer and I love you.
Other reindeers laughed at Rudolph, called him names, and never let him join their fun and games. That made Rudolph very lonely and sad.
Look at his big nose. Ha 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 ha. It looks very funny. Ha 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 ha.
One day before Christmas, Rudolph went to Santa and asked if he could be on the sleigh team. Santa loved him very much, but pulling the sleigh all over the world was a very hard job.
Hello, Santa. Oh, hello, my dearest Rudolph. Tell me, what brings you here?
Santa, can I also be in the sleigh team, please?
Rudolph, my dear, you'll surely be my sleep, but you need to wait until you grow up.
Overhearing this, the other reindeers giggled a lot and kept making fun of him.
Santa didn't take you in his team. Ha ha ha.
The children will run away if they see your big nose.
They will scream and cry. Ha 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 ha.
Hearing this, Rudolph became shy and hid his unique nose in shame and walked back home. On Christmas Eve, a huge snowstorm hit just 1 hour before. The sky turned dark, the wind blew strongly, and the weather became very foggy. Santa was quite worried.
Oh no, now what will happen to Christmas? How will I deliver the gifts to the children now?
Santa called for his sleigh team.
Hey, my dear reindeers, can we leave early tonight?
At your command, Santa.
It is so foggy, we cannot. It is so foggy, we cannot see the road.
The sleigh gets stuck in the trees and then hits the rock.
Oh no, now Christmas will be cancelled. And if this happens, all the children will be disappointed.
Suddenly, Santa remembers Rudolph with his big, bright, shiny nose.
I think Rudolph's nose is bright. It can act as a strong light to guide us. Wake up, little heart.
Oh, Santa, am I dreaming or it's really you? What happened, sir? How may I help you?
Can you please lead the other reindeers pulling this lead?
Absolutely, sir. It's my privilege and dream. Come on, team. Don't be sad. We are going to get through this together. Yay!
It was almost dark now, and Noel woke up from his sleep and thought,
I won't be able to post the letter or go back home.
Suddenly, he saw a light up in the sky. That was Santa Claus' sleigh, which was being pulled by the reindeers. The sleigh slowed down.
Boy, are you coming with me, my dear? I have come here to take you back home.
Of course, Santa. It's a dream come true for me.
As Noel got into the sleigh, he drove over the oceans and hills.
I'm living my biggest dream ever.
Noel was so happy that he forgot to give his letter to Santa. In some time, the sleigh reached his home, and Santa handed his woolly hat to Noel. Helping him home and disappearing into the night.
I was so worried. Come, son. You don't know, Mother, what happened to me today. And see what Santa has gifted me.
Noel told her all about the incident and said that Santa had given him the biggest present ever.
Santa.
Thank you, Santa.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Santa.
So this Christmas, let each one of us share joy, love, compassion, and kindness into every
Thank you,
person we
Santa.
come across, irrespective of caste, creed, race, religion, and serve God.
Thank you, Santa.
Thank you, Santa.
Thank you, Santa.
As the sun rose and the fog began to melt away, Santa had already delivered all the Christmas toys to the children all over the world. Santa and the sleigh team were warmly welcomed by everyone when they arrived home. Santa handed Rudolph with a Medal of Honor for his bravery. Just like Rudolph, we too in our everyday life face criticism in one way or the other because of our differences, but we should never lose hope or give up. Instead, we need to fight our battle, challenges, and all the overcome that come our way. Be the best version of ourselves and be proud of who we are. And Noel's wish to meet Santa was fulfilled because when we trust God, our prayers are heard.
Now I would like you all to meet the reindeers. Pragyan Kan, Muntasir, Om Jaiswal, Rakshit Kumar, Prince, Clevin, Aniket and Janvi. Noel, played by Priyam Roy, and Noel's mother.
I
Aditi
urge
Singh.
everyone to give them a round of applause.
Our dearest Rudolph was Ayush Chajer, and our very own Santa Claus, Mukul Jaiswal. And not to forget our narrator, Zain Raza, who put life into our characters. Thank you everyone for being with us tonight. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas.
The primary section is very talented, I must say. Dancers, singers, and then actors. Wow, I will not be able to do all of that, being in class 11. Where did the lights go off? I hope all of you have been good, because this is the main event of the day. Santa is coming to town. I request everyone to settle down while Santa makes his way to the center stage.
When we replace hate with love and anger with kindness, you'll feel closer to God and notice more peace in your life. Treat others the way you want to be treated. As you do so, you will strengthen your relationships and be happier. God loves you. He stands ready to help you. Communicate with Him through prayer, express gratitude, and ask for things you need. When we freely offer forgiveness to others, we can invite more peace and forgiveness into our lives. These are the words of Christ. This Christmas, let us spread love. And if you have not yet made a wish, offer your prayer and let Santa fulfill your wish. Now we'll have Santa to give away the gifts to our students. Then he will come on the spot. Okay, go. Then keep class 1 and 3 girls, 1 and 3 boys ready. Okay, so we begin with the students of KG. KG students, please come and meet Santa on stage. Sing jingle bells when you come if you want the gifts from Santa. Okay, I didn't know we had so many KG children among the audience. gives in his hand. Yes.
Where are the gifts?
Next, it will be the girls of classes 1 to 3. I know others are not feeling too good, but at the same time, we can encourage Santa and our students with a big hand of applause, please. Yes, that sounds better. Back to life. I thought Santa had already left the campus.
Dashing through the snow.
Followed by the teachers' children. Oh, great. Students. And these are the cutest ones.
Making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is white. Go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight. Sing a sleighing song. Get a bobtail bay. 244 in speed. Then hitch 'em to an open sleigh and you will take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells,
I would like Sangha sir to come forward with Rayansh. Followed by Anku sir, Purnima ma'am, Hilton sir, Barik sir and Sandhya ma'am.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out
These are very special members of this campus
the chimney with lots of toys. All for
and blessed ones to receive gifts from Santa. May God bless you all.
who would go up on the housetop, click,
I would request the girls of classes 4 and 5 to be ready.
First comes the stocking of little Nell. Oh, dear Santa, fill it well. Give her a dolly that laughs and cries, one that will open and shut her eyes. Ho, 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 who would go? Ho, 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 who would chimney with good Saint Nick.
Dear Santa, please bless our children also.
Click down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
Followed by the boys of class 4 and 5.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel.
bless all of us. Good evening, esteemed guests, Reverend Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, our parents who have joined us this evening, Sister Francisca, our beloved.
All the students are requested to settle down.
All right, students, please listen to MOC, Master of Ceremonies. Do I have your attention now? All of it? All right, thank you. So I began by greeting our esteemed guests, our chief guest, guest of honor, sir, and our beloved Sister Francisca, who is a hope of inspiration, source of love and bonding for us. And our beloved parents who have joined us this evening, and saving the best for last, the beloved Sacred Heart family. So I will not say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year yet, but I will carry to you messages of love and hope which have been shared here on the stage this evening. Well, my dearest students, let me tell you something. It's a blessing that we are here, abled and happy and perfectly competent to do everything by ourselves. Is that not a blessing? Your response, Sacred Heart School, is that not a blessing? We saw children perform here for whom that was a special ability. Agree? So from now on, we are all going to take an oath together to always be grateful for the little things in life, including what? Our limbs and our senses. Will you do that? So I can see, I can hear, I can talk, I can walk, I can study, and I have the ability to become a better human being, is the oath we are going to take for Christmas this year and for the rest of our lives. Let's do it together. Shall we? Good night. God bless. And I'll still wish you Merry Christmas. And yes, a very Happy New Year as it rings along. Good night. God bless. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I now call upon Miss Sanskriti of Class 8 to deliver her vote of thanks.
Once a great man whispered, feeling thankfulness and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. On behalf of the teachers and all the students, I, Sanskriti Singh of Sacred Heart, stand here and consider the occasion as an honor and privilege to extend the vote of thanks. I would like to thank our chief guest, Father Joe Victor, guest of honor, Mr. R.K. Jain, Sister Francisca of Flame of Hope, Mr. Jalan, Miss Pamela Rajni Pramar, and Mr. Sudeep Martin Sinha, for taking your precious time out and consenting to be a part of this program. Thank you, sir and ma'am. Father, your words have inspired us, and all the students are really thankful for your presence. It was indeed a pleasure to hear the students of Flame of Hope, who have always fascinated us with their performance. Thank you for your presence. I would like to thank our respected Director Sir and Priyaki Ma'am, who graced us with their presence and guidance. I thank our respected Principal Sir for his constant support. Sir, you have given us a lot of encouragement. Thank you, sir. I take this opportunity to thank all the teachers of primary school, led by Shampa ma'am, for your hard work in planning out and mentoring the students of the primary school to put up such a wonderful show. Thank you, Das sir, for encouraging the students of senior school to be the part of the celebration. Special thanks to Mr. Pankaj Bishwakarma, whose passion for music was exhibited by the melodious Christmas songs sung by the junior school choir and the senior school girls. We extend our gratitude to Sangar sir and Sarika ma'am, our activity in charges, Hilton sir for the sound arrangements, Roka sir and Raymond sir for the stage decoration, and the school prefect council who worked backstage to make this program a success. I thank all the parents and esteemed guests for their presence this evening. You have always helped us in carrying such important events with your presence, support, and appreciation. Well, all ends well. Thank you, Matthew sir and Richard sir, for catering services for the students and guests. Last but not the least, I thank all the students for showing their interest in the program. I once again thank everyone for making this program a successful one. Lastly, I would request everyone to rise for the school anthem.
Glory be to Sacred Heart in the highest of the high. All God's children sing within the light of Sacred Heart. Take me just for what I am and show me right from wrong. Lead me always to triumph with peace and wisdom strong. Sacred Heart, little bird Savior, we strive and achieve and never fear. I learn to be number one, and the Lord will lead us on with Sacred Heart.
Now, I would request Niloy sir to come forward for the necessary announcements. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Sanskriti. Good evening, Principal Sir, Director Sir, guests, parents, students. Few things. I would like to request all the guests along with the parents to move to the parlor. The day teachers also are requested to move to the parlor. The girls first start moving to your classes. The boys will be moving to their respective classes. The residential teachers kindly take charge of the students in the class. The residential teachers will bring the students to the dining. Once Matthew sir tell us that the dinner is ready for you. After the dinner, the residential teachers will hand over the day scholars to Das sir. And you will be handing over the day students in room number 106. That is the room beside the computer lab. The matrons and the wardens are also requested to move to the parlor. Once the dinner is over, the residential teachers will be handing over the students, the residential students, to the matrons and wardens. And after that, the residential teachers will be moving for the dinner. Thank you and good night. Day boarders' parents, After the dinner, please collect your words from room number 106. Okay. The parents are requested to take their words after the students finish their dinner from room number 106.